Hello, fellow people of whimsy. Today we are trying medieval and kind of Victorian hair care. A little bit of backstory. I have been trying to grow my hair back to waist length ever since I was a little kid. When I was 13, I started bleaching my hair, and I didn't stop bleaching it until I was, like 2 years ago. So I finally dyed my hair back to a color that it could grow into. And I've been just taking my hair journey more seriously and looking for ways to make it more healthy and grow longer. And then I found this lady's video and it changed my life. I learned so much. I got super into medieval hair care, Victorian hair care. So what we're trying today is a couple different things. We're gonna try a boar bristle brush, which is where the 100 strokes a day thing comes from, where you're supposed to brush your hair with that brush 100 strokes a day. It's not a detangling brush, but it does take the oils from the top of your hair and distributes them throughout the rest of your hair. So that way you don't have that issue where it's oily up top and dry on the bottom, which a lot of us suffer from. And also a wooden brush is what I use for detangling, because that also distributes your oils, but not as well as the boar bristle brush. Then we're also going to try ribbon braiding. It sounds super cool. I'm a little skeptical that it's gonna work for me because I'm not that good at braiding and my hair is not long enough, I feel like, to do some of the protective styles that I was watching, but I'm gonna try to figure out some kind of protective styles. I usually only like my hair down, so that's gonna be a little bit of a try. We're gonna try it, okay? The third thing we're gonna try is hair powder, which is like Victorian hair powder. It's their version of dry shampoo, and it looks god tier. Like, it looks super awesome. It's just cornstarch and cocoa powder, and then you powder your hair with it, and sometimes you can do it preemptively, like where you powder it the night before, and it kind of absorbs. I don't know how it works, okay? It's magic. But we're gonna try that too, because I love dry shampoo, but I hate when it makes my hair crispy and disgusting. Then the final thing is the one I think is gonna be a huge game changer, is Rossul Clay Wash. That is going to be awesome, I feel like. Basically, you get a thing of Rossul clay, which is literally just freaking clay, and mix it with water and aloe vera juice, but we'll see if I can find some of that. And then you just mix it up and pour it on your hair, throughout your hair, work it through your hair while you're showering, and use it as basically shampoo and conditioner, because the clay kind of cleans your hair, but it also strengthens it. And then do an apple cider vinegar rinse after that, and that's the whole system. That's it. Besides doing some jojoba oil in your ends and some aloe vera juice spray, throughout your week of not showering. But the crazy thing about this is that they literally said in the old hair care books that they were found that frequent hair washing, was 1 to 2 times a month. So I thoroughly enjoy that as someone who doesn't like showering and washing their hair and stuff, because it just takes forever. It takes me an hour to just wash my hair and freaking do everything. That sounds like a dream come true. If I could only do that once every month, sickening. I know there's gonna be people that are like, that's so gross, bro. Wash your body, you're clean, you're fine, but your hair does not need to be soaped and dried at all times, okay? But first, we need to get our supplies.
Our Lord and Savior, Joann Fabrics.
It should be actually illegal to come into the store during Halloween time, because I will literally just buy every single decoration there is. Maybe satin. Okay, I don't think that they know what satin is here, and I don't think I know what satin is either. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that, but maybe I can find silk, but silk is also highly expensive. Okay, we're gonna throw out the idea of finding silk or satin here and just look for ribbon, and I will buy a silk scarf on Amazon because I am inept at looking for things.
Okay, as with all Joann Fabric trips, it's dark outside now. But I did get out in just enough time to get coffee, which was the goal, so let's fucking go.
We've successfully gotten our beautiful decorative ribbon. Bro, now I just need to find cornstarch to put in my hair. It's a weird combination of items. I need cornstarch and cocoa powder, bro. What? And maybe some essential oils. Don't forget that. Also, a really fluffy, gigantic makeup brush to powder my hair with. And probably something else I'm not remembering. That took forever. I literally started this journey at 7 o'clock. It is now 10:30. It is 10:30 at night. Help. But I did find actually almost every single thing I needed except for a big fluffy kabuki brush for the powder for my hair, because they were supposed to have one and I found the exact spot it should have been and it said it was in stock and it wasn't, bro. That never happens to me. However, we got like almost everything else that we needed and a few things we didn't. It was like $85. You know how I like to invest in new hobbies and systems and then use them for a little while and then never use them again. Hopefully this one won't be like that because I am very committed to growing my hair long. Okay, so I'm finally back from the store 3 hours later. I still need to figure out the recipe for the medieval Victorian dry shampoo cornstarch stuff. But I do have a boar bristle brush, and I have very greasy hair. This is what we're working with starting out. Ow, ow, ow. I'm on like day, I don't remember the last time I showered or like washed my hair. But this is what we're working with right now. It is pretty greasy. But it's time for 100 strokes with the boar bristle brush. It's kind of like like a horsehair brush, I would say. It definitely doesn't go all the way through your hair, but I've been told that that's the point. It like smooths your hair shafts and softens them, and it also picks up the oil and distributes it throughout your entire head. Whoa. My hair is so soft after that. Also, pro tip, detangle your hair prior to doing this. I would say that was probably like 10 strokes. I'll see you after the other 80. It makes your hair almost look like not shiny in a not greasy way. Almost like styled. I can definitely see how it like smoothens the hair. Especially like down here, like my hair is usually very like frizzy and crazy because it just gets rubbed up against everything. It's honestly so crazy. It just like smooths and straightens every single piece of your hair together. Very oiled throughout, which is cool. Like even my ends are obviously worse than the rest of my hair, but like I can feel the oil in them, which is really cool. My hair, I think it's probably been over a week since I washed it, so take it with a grain of salt. Obviously it doesn't look like it isn't oily, but it does look healthier. Definitely think that if you had been doing this every night, like after you wash your hair and you wash your brush, definitely think it'll make your hair last longer where you're in between washes. I could totally see that because even after like 8 or 9 days of not washing it, looks almost passable. I just found the recipe for the hair powder, so I'm gonna go whip some of that shit up and we'll try that. I think that's gonna like seal the deal. No, I'm not making a cake. I'm doing my hair.
We got the jojoba oil.
What's a jojoba? Why are there so many J's and no J sounds? Is it a Spanish word? So for my essential oils, I picked clove, but it actually smells good. It kind of smells like what cinnamon would smell like. Oh, no, it smells like fucking Christmas pine cones, bro. It's like earthy. I love it. So remember how I said it was like 10:30? I came back and I just watched all of Good Will Hunting, the movie. It's 2 in the morning. And I need this for tomorrow, which means I need to make it tonight. And I'm not making it twice, which means I need to film it right now. Now we're ready to potty. Also, if you're like, why do you have a Boston accent? You go watch Good Will Hunting and don't get a Boston accent. So the recipe I found was was it a quarter cup? I think it's a half a cup. Half a cup of cornstarch, 4 to 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Oh, and then a couple drops of essential oil, of course. I want to make a big batch, but I don't want to because I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck it up. God, this stuff is like the finest dust powder I've ever seen in my life. It's so cool, actually. Oh, I just want to touch it. Whoa. Oh my God, I wonder if you can hear that. You know that like fake sand? Moon sand, that's what it was. Back in the 90s, bro, or whatever era that came out in. It's like moon sand, but even finer. Half a cup is half a cup no matter what, right? Like liquid or powder. It's the same measurement, right? We're about to find out. Oh, thank God this is sealed. I wasn't sure if this was part of the recipe just to make the powder darker to match your hair color, but thankfully I got it because I have dark hair. I forgot. Oh, it smells like hot chocolate. That smells great. Go for it. 1, 2. That was hefty. 3. Let's just do 3 for now. Yeah, that's already pretty dark. I think that's all I think 3 tablespoons is more than enough. Okay, so we've got our little mixture here. Okay, what you do is get a gigantic fluffy brush like this. I was gonna get an even fluffier big kabuki brush, but like I said, it wasn't there. And then I guess you just, it just got everywhere. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Wish me luck, I guess. I actually really didn't use that much and it already kind of looks a lot better. There might be something to this. Since I do pull my hair back like that, I am gonna get the front too. I don't think you need to bang it on your head so hard, but I do. This is crazy. It smells like hot chocolate, so I'm just gonna smell like hot chocolate. Let's put some essential oil in this. I don't know if this is gonna smell good with the cacao. The other one I got was bergamot, but I'm kind of worried that it's not gonna smell good with the cocoa powder. Now that I'm thinking about it. Bergamot and clove smell so good together, oh my God. Yes. Here goes nothing. Should I do the dangerous one first? Let's do the not dangerous one first. Clove would go together with cocoa powder. Literally don't smell any difference. Maybe you need more. Less is probably more. Uh-oh. My suggestion would be to do this, but not at 2 in the morning. I definitely am never putting Ascension. Hey, come here often. Me neither. I don't like the smell of this. I like it just like if it was like a diffuser in the air, but in the cocoa powder, no. This is the final result. Honestly, it looks really good. It looks like my hair is like freshly washed. Does it feel like that? On this side, it has a little bit of powdery feel, but it's not too bad. But this side, I put way too much like lower down in my hair, and so this side feels a little more powdery. But honestly, like you can still run your hands through it. You can still like brush it super easily. Yeah, this is fucking sick. I don't want to look at the back of my head, but you tell me. Oh, I just realized future me is gonna have to edit that and see it. Hello. It is the following day. Okay, but for real though, look how good my hair looks. It literally looks like I just washed it. Like, how? This is just cornstarch and cocoa powder. And you know how with dry shampoo, like, your hair starts feeling like crunchy and crispy and like just on death's door? And you're like, I need to rinse this shit out like as soon as possible. Yeah, that doesn't happen with this shit. It's amazing actually. And like, especially up here, like where my hair is like healthy, it's actually super like, you can you can feel the powder in it a little bit, but it's really not noticeable. You can like run your fingers through it. It's chill. Bro, highly recommend boar bristle brush and cornstarch and cocoa powder dry shampoo. Although the essential oils, I put way too much in. Like the entire bathroom, because I didn't have time to put it away because it was 2 in the morning. The entire bathroom smelled of bergamot and clove, which are fine scents, but not at that level. It was so scented. It was like very loud in here. You might be asking, all right, what are you gonna pull out of your kitchen next? I'm not. The next thing we're pulling out is our shoestrings. I'm just kidding. This is ribbon that I purchased myself. And what I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna put my hair into a protective, I don't know why I keep doing air quotes for that. It is actually protective. Into a protective hairstyle from the Victorian age when they didn't have hair ties, which oddly enough, I used to think were called pretties for a very long time because that's what my mom called them. And so I would always be like, hey, can I have a pretty? Do you guys have a pretty? I need a pretty for my hair so I can put my hair up. And then all of my friends didn't know what that was. And then I found out that they're just called hair ties. Fun facts. What was I saying? I'm gonna put my hair up with ribbon. So basically I didn't fully watch the video. I watched it this morning. Basically to measure how much ribbon you need, you're supposed to put it on the top of your head and then it's supposed to like fall to the floor and still have some extra. I ran out of ribbon, so it doesn't touch the floor. But we're gonna try it anyways. You're gonna split your hair just wherever you want it. Don't even try to make your back part good. You know you can't. Or you could, but it's gonna take forever. And then we're gonna get a brush that's not the boar bristle brush, because the boar bristle brush is not for detangling, it's just for smoothing and spreading your oils around. Then we're gonna braid this part of our hair. They said if your hair is shorter right now that you should braid closer to your head, so that's what I'm gonna do because my hair is so short right now. I'm trying to grow it. That's why I'm doing all of this shit. That's why I'm getting cornstarch as dry shampoo, bro. Wow, my hair actually still feels very hydrated and like oily, but in a good way, like moisturized, you know? And then this is where the crazy part happens. You're gonna stop braiding halfway. That's not the crazy part. I need the ribbon. Ribbon dance. Okay. I don't know how to do a ribbon dance, but I can do many multitudes of other types of dancing. Measure that they're even. They're so not. And then you're gonna anchor it by shoving it through your hair. Don't shove it. Just gently manipulate it. Okay, so we have that. And then you just wrap the ribbon like around your braid. And then the last part, oops, I don't think I wrapped this very good. I don't think this is even braided anymore. This is definitely easier if you have longer hair. Hello, what is happening? There's also an option where you can just braid it into your hair, which I'm thinking that option's gonna be better. Because the wrapping one like looks cooler in the end, but I genuinely don't know how to do it. So we're there. And then we're gonna go wrap. I'm gonna try to wrap it a lot because I like the string. It's pretty and I want it to show up. And then you just add it to one of the clumps of your hair and then you just braid it into your hair. Then you are going to wrap it around your hair and tie it in a knot. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, that's actually cute. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. It came out. Oh, pain and suffering. Okay. We're just gonna try the braid it into your hair method because that one's easier, bro. I don't want to have a hard time today. I'm done. Okay. That's still pretty cute. Then you're supposed to, like, do this. I feel like that's kind of creates like a lot of tension on your hair right here. Oh, there we go. Maybe if I loosen it a little bit. I guess we'll see when we get the other side done. Perfect. Oh, this is actually really cute. Check this out. You're just like, how you doing, girl? Using some of my whipping skills from earlier. And you're literally supposed to take these and put them, cross them on the top of your head like so. Oh no, the one of them's coming out. And then you wrap it behind your head and then you go over like this. And then you can tie this into a little bow. This would be so much easier if I had longer hair. You put that off to the side. You know, make it whatever size you feel is good for you. You can cut these if you want so you don't look like a present. And then, I feel like this side maybe looks okay. What? Okay, I don't... Help. I don't know what happened. Okay, now see, that is super pretty. Look at that, bro. Okay, and then what if I did this? Oh, that is so cute. Oh no, I messed it up. Shit. How do you... Oh. It came out again. And the hair tie came out. Yes, okay. And then we're just gonna do a little bow in the back. Oh my god. My arms are tired, bro. My arms are tired. Oh no. Look at this. I wanted this to work so badly. I would really like this if it worked and was easier. I have to rate this hairstyle a 8 or 9 out of 10 idea. In practice, I would rate it in depression. I'll just link down below the video that I watched about this. She did a really good job, but check out how awesome my dry shampoo turned out. Look at this. Ta-da! Good morning, birch trees. Okay, so I literally just woke, like, off the pillow. And I would say my hair doesn't look that bad. Look at him. Look at him. As I was saying, I just woke up and did you think I was gonna abandon you on the Rasup clay wash? No, bro. An Amazon person is bringing it to my house as we speak. But the thing I didn't realize is that you're supposed to do like a hair oil soak thing. Like you put a lot of oil in your hair, and then you fall asleep the night before you're gonna wash it. I didn't do that. So I'm just gonna detangle my hair with this beautiful wooden bristle brush because the board bristle brush is not for detangling. So I'm gonna absolutely soak my hair in oil right now. And then it honestly almost kind of feels like it barely even needs it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Because I know I don't have conditioner that's natural. And I don't wanna use this conditioner that's not natural anymore. So I'm just gonna put a lot of oil in my hair and then hope that after the clay wash and the apple cider vinegar rinse that it will, you know what I'm saying? The clay arrived. Oh, and then I'm going to go in with my boar bristle brush. Honestly, I have such a bad colic, or like colic. I think it's a colic. But the boar bristle brush helps so much with it. Like, it's always frustrated me for years where I would literally just straighten it with a straightener in the morning, just that one piece of my hair. But I can't believe I could have just been like using a brush this whole time. And I already feel like a lot more oil in my ends than normal, which is really cool. This brush is what's up. It's like the pinnacle of this hair routine. I have a hankling suspicion that this clay wash is gonna be a pain in the ass. And we all know that I don't even enjoy normal showering. So, because it's too much work. So we'll see how that system goes. But if you only have to wash your hair once every 2 weeks instead of 1 week or once every month or whatever, then I feel like it's worth it. I love how soft this brush gets my hair. It's insanity. Try not to oil my microphone. Okay, I'll come back when this is fully in my hair. So I have oil pretty evenly dispersed throughout my hair. Now I'm just gonna take the boar bristle brush and kind of work it through even more. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit in my hair while I mix the Rossel clay wash. Okay, I'm a little concerned that the scent of the clay is gonna be like really crazy, so we're gonna do a smell test. It's definitely very powdery. It kind of smells like nothing. This does feel like science. Wow, that sure is clay water. That's pretty watery, which it looked like this in the video, so I think that's a good idea. Okay, double bubble, toil and trouble. That is pretty good. We'll set that to the side. Now we're gonna make our apple cider vinegar rinse, which calls for a tablespoon. All I have is a teaspoon, so I'm gonna look up how to measure the difference. So it says 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to 2 cups of water. Now, they also say that the apple cider vinegar, you can, like if your hair is more dry and like straight and thin like mine, you would wanna try less first, just to make sure it's not gonna be too drying on your hair. So I think I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon for the first time, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 cups of water first. I know it says filtered water. I don't have the time for that. This is water from the earth, bro. Okay, now make sure to get raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. Don't get fake shit. Wait, okay, hold on, I forgot immediately. So this is 5 millimeters and we need 14. God, this stuff smells bad. Oh my God. This thing doesn't so much, but that bottle of it really does. That smells horrible. And if I do 1 little more, it'll be 1 tablespoon. So basically a little, 1 milliliter, 1 milliliter under 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. I don't know what's happening with my brain right now. I feel like the oil has been sitting in my hair long enough now that we can attempt this. Let's give it a shot. I hope this works. They also said not to rinse it out with hot water, just like lukewarm. Sorry, ladies. Take a hot shower and then wash your hair. Okay, so we're gonna put in the clay mixture, let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, massage it into your scalp, and get it through your hair ends. Let it sit for 1 to 3 minutes, and then rinse that out. Do it one more time, massage it, let it sit for 1 to 3 minutes, rinse that out. Then we're gonna do the apple cider vinegar rinse,
get that all through your stuff. If you have a squeeze bottle to like squeeze it into the actual roots of your hair, A++. I don't have that. So I'm gonna use these puppies right here. Then you let that sit for 1 to 2 minutes, wash that out, and then we're good to go. If your hair, and then you let your hair dry. Don't use a hair dryer, bro, unless it's room temperature air, which a lot of hair dryers do have that setting, but some don't, so be careful. Then if your hair is a little dry or something, you can add oil, like a little bit of jojoba oil to it. Boom, your hair is washed. Sounds pretty normal to me, honestly. It's like shampoo and conditioner, basically. I was gonna like put a bathing suit on and like take you through the washing process, but honestly, I'm kind of tired. And my mic, I don't have a waterproof mic, and I don't have a good place to set it up, and I don't want to get my camera wet either, or like I don't want to leave it in the foggy room. So I'll just let you know how it was. I've just come out the shower. I'm a little nervous. My hair feels very dry. And while I was in the shower doing the first clay rinse, I was like, oh, like it actually does kind of feel like it's moisturizing my hair and like cleansing it at the same time, because that's what the clay is supposed to do. But in the original recipe, you're supposed to use 1 cup of water and 1 cup of aloe vera juice, but I just don't have any yet because there wasn't any at the store. There's only some in the store that's like a town away, and I didn't feel like going all the way over there. But maybe I should have, because my hair feels very dry. I'm a little concerned. I know that like not natural shampoo and conditioner give you this false sense of health with your hair because it like coats it in like silicone and stuff. I was just gonna let it air dry. I put some jojoba oil in it. It's definitely feeling crunchy a little bit. Not feeling very good, but it also might just be because my hair is really colored and bleached and damaged. So I was gonna let it air dry, but due to unforeseen dryness, I'm going to dry it with the hair dryer at room temperature air, just so I can see what it's gonna be like when it's dry, and if it's like super not good and brittle, then I am gonna use conditioner until I can get aloe vera juice. My skin, however, looks great. So there's that. Okay, I've trusted the process a little bit. I've let it dry for a while. I did dick around on YouTube for too long. But it's like semi-dry right now, and it honestly feels pretty good. Like I brushed it and it feels soft in a clean kind of way, where it's not like soft and like a silicone-y. I don't know. I feel like I did have to like kind of, you know, trust the process, but like the parts that are totally dry now feel very good. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go grab coffee. We're gonna let our hair dry the rest of the way and give our final thoughts. I don't know why I love filming on my staircase, but I just do. It's just a good spot to film, okay? So the final results. It's actually been 6 months since I filmed that. And actually, I have been doing this, a version of this system that entire time. So this is a really great end of this video. So as you can see in my turbulations in the video, there is kind of a transition period, I would say. You gotta dial in what works best for you, tweak things a little bit until you find what you think is the best, or what you feel is really working for you. Once I did that, shit was god tier. It's so good. It literally made everything like so real life healthy instead of fake healthy covered in silicone. Super great. Love that. And then it also just made washing my hair, I have to do it way, way less. And the dry shampoo, that stuff will take you back from the dead. Like, you could literally be, your hair is like super greasy. I mean, even in this video, my hair was super greasy. But it will literally just bring you back to like looking like your hair is not greasy. And it's awesome. But if you do it right, what I do now, I think I shower, I think I wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks, which is crazy. I love it so much because I can literally just crimp my hair and then just leave it like that for 3 weeks and it stays, which is awesome. So literally early on in the first, once my hair first starts getting greasy, if you do a little bit then, and then once it's like actually greasy, do a good dispersal of the powder, then you can literally not have to dry shampoo it again for probably another week. It just kind of stays in your hair and absorbs, but it's very like you can't even feel it. It's not very powdery or anything like that. It just kind of absorbs, which I love. It is so nice. The dry shampoo was the biggest game changer out of everything I tried. That stuff, 10 out of 10, recommend to everyone. I've been giving it to friends. They've been loving it, and it's literally like $2 to make a giant vat of it that you'll just never go through all of it. So 10 out of 10, dry shampoo, love it. 15 out of 10, honestly, it's so good. I will use that for the rest of my life. And it's so easy to use too, super great. The protective hairstyles with the ribbon, I never did that again, bro. RIP to all the ribbon I bought, but I'll use it for journaling or something because it's a lot of work to braid your hair, and it's difficult. And I prefer my hair down anyway, so that one wasn't for me, but I'm sure that would work really great for some people. Probably more for people with curlier hair too. That's gets more tangly over time. That might be a good thing. I don't know. Don't take my word for it because I don't have curly hair, unfortunately. The last thing, the Rossul clay wash. This is the only thing I use to wash my hair now. Is Rossul clay, water, and aloe vera juice, and it gets my hair so clean, but it's super strong. The strength of my hair is just so much different now. Before, it would shed a lot more, it would break off more when I was brushing. It just didn't feel as strong either, but now it's super strong, which I am obsessed with. I love my hair. I want it to be as healthy as possible, so I will forever do that. I will never go back to shampoo and conditioner. Rossul clay for the win. 15 out of 10 also. That stuff is great. And it makes it so and my hair has been growing, it's already grown 4 inches since I started this, which is crazy. And the ends are so much healthier than they used to be, which is why I'm obsessed with this stuff now. I am that crazy person that, is just doing medieval hair care. 2 of the pro tips I would say is a really good addition to it is getting essential oils, peppermint and rosemary, mixing it in a little bit of water with a sprayer. I just got these dollar spray travel things from Amazon. And then when you're feeling you're 2-3 weeks in and you want to, sometimes your scalp can get a little itchy if you're not brushing it enough, which sometimes I forget to brush with both brushes. Sometimes I'm just tired and I don't do it. So if you spray that, not only does it kind of bring some coolness and refreshing to your scalp, but also it stimulates blood flow to your scalp, which helps hair growth. Also awesome. So that's really cool too. And then the other thing that I do is because when I first wash it, I do struggle with a little bit of static because of just my type of hair. So what I do is a little bit of jojoba oil on the ends of my hair, but I also, throughout the next few days, I'll spray the ends of my hair with aloe vera juice, which has been a game changer. It's super, super light. You can't even feel it once it dries, but it just kind of over the next couple days moisturizes your hair, and so that way your hair holds on to a little bit more moisture and it's not like drying out or anything like that. Like if you ever feel like your ends are a little bit dry, I just psh, 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 and then brush it through. Awesome. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, so that's all my pro tips, and if you want to do this or you have questions, you can leave it in the comments. I will reply back. I read all of my comments. Hopefully I can help you guys out too. I'll link the video that I watched, the lady I learned from, in the description, but she has very curly hair, so some of the things I had to tweak for myself. Yeah, it was just a life-changing experience, honestly, and I'm so glad I gave it a try. Okay. If you watched this long, please comment down below. My dinosaur ran out of the room. Peace, keys, birch trees.